The kind of student that I'm going to profile in this video, I only see once a month, and they have a home routine, and all we do is get together every once in a while to tweak it and to hone it and to make it better. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.
So the first thing you're going to do, have you ever been on rings before? Okay, there's an instability issue. Like if I'm doing a regular tabletop, you're firm. This is not moving. It's solid. It's a foundation. This thing is going to move, okay? Because you have your wrist detail, this is what I do for people who can't put their hand flat. Is I put them on rings. I have them hold on to kettlebells, something to remove that handicap. And so this is going to be, because you also need to work on shoulders and you need to get some core in. And so this is going to do both. And it's going to be pretty intense. So I'm glad you've been doing what you've been doing over the past month, because this is going to challenge you. Okay? So the first one we're going to do is we're just going to come to tabletop and get used to it, because this is moving around. So just see how you feel. If you get into this position and, okay, I'm kind of stable, because you might say, you know what, I can't do a push-up or anything. I'm fully concentrated on, because this thing, you see what I mean? Okay. So depending on how you feel, okay? Once you get this down, we're going to start some push-ups from our tabletop. And just, again, your arms are going to be like, whoa, I can move them around. And I want to keep them, like, see where I'm keeping them under my shoulders, and then I bring them beside my shoulders. They're not like way down here or out there. They're right beside my shoulders. And I move them to the side and back under. To the side and back under. And just a little simple, just to get the feel. And we'll do 10 of these. But remember, position before execution. The first position is that stable tabletop. Then we make the action. Okay. Try your regular tabletop first. Okay. Let them go. So put your hands where your rings would be. Yeah. Knees underneath your hips. So bring your knees a little bit. Yeah. So you have this column. Beautiful. You have a column here. Go ahead and switch now to the rings. There you go. So just hold them. How do you feel? Good. Yeah? Twist. So you've got them underneath your shoulders. Twist them this way. There you go. Nice. Now when you go down, just twist them so they go to the side. And then when you go up, just you push them right back out. Just like that. Excellent. So just like a punch, as it goes forward, the knuckles go towards the top. Excellent. Nice. Beautiful. And you're touching your nose to the floor. No, it's just you're go. It doesn't matter. You're doing it. Good, bad. There's no judgment. It's better than sitting on your couch. Come on. If that's your challenge, so you're at 4. Nice. Eight. 2. Look at you. So strong. 1. Nice. All right, you're at 11 now. As long as I'm counting right. Okay. I don't want to burn you out. Because we're going to do several different things. This is a warm-up the tissue. How did you feel? Great. Okay, so now, you showed me how you were doing push-ups on your box. Yeah. You can do this tabletop push-up on your white belts. Okay. All right, just to give you that, the translation to the same tool at home. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so now, let me get in there. you're going to try a different push-up this time. Okay? Go ahead and, while you're standing, you're fine. So I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to keep my knees under my heels. My wrists are underneath my shoulders. So I've got my plum on my femur, the plum on my arms. And once I feel stable, I'm going to do what's called an archer push-up. So what this is, archer? Just like an archer would draw a bow. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do my left arm. Is going to go out first. So I'm going to look at my left hand, and so this arm, the right arm, is just doing a normal push-up, right, and the left arm is going out to the side, and I look at it as it goes out. So just like an archer would draw a bow. There you go. So you're looking down the shaft of your arrow, left and right. Beautiful. You're setting your tabletop up. I love it. All right. Feel good? So
Does this turns out as I go out?
Yes. And then turn this one. Your wrist is it's just a little bit easier if you turn that one there. There you go. And then, so you see how one arm is now taking more of the burden. And the other one's getting this nice activated stretch. And as the arm that's lengthening comes back in, try to activate everything in this you can. Yes. Yes. Just like that. Beautiful. No, I'm not counting. I focus on I hardly ever count. I just focus on the form so much that I don't think about it.
I don't either.
Well, then if you're more comfortable not keeping numbers, I am a big fan of satiation. Have I told you that before?
No.
You go until you're satiated. But don't overdo it if you know you're going to be doing multiple sets. Okay?
Yes.
Just know, hey, the first set is a warm-up. I'm just kind of moving through the tissue. And I love how you're getting deep into this.
Good when I do that.
And I love it. You're identifying what feels good. You're going to your edge, your limits. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. So that felt good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one. Now, you could do multiple sets of this, but I like to go in stages of progression. So we're going to progress one more step up. Okay? So let's find our tabletop again. We're going to go ahead and convert to our rings. Make sure we're nice and stable. And this time, we're going to open both up and do what you can. Maybe you can go this far, and that's it. But just do what you can. Remember, and look. See my bum? It's over my knees now.
Yeah.
But if I do this, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So think about that. Make it easier on yourself. It's tension. You're just some fraction of some percentage of some capacity that you have, you're activating. Which is better than not activating any at all. All in that nice wide arm. Do what you were doing before. Feel like, where am I feeling this? And there you go. And we've lost the music for some reason, so let's. There you go. Wow. Look at you. But see how if we would have started doing this, so we went through progressions of a warm-up. You see? It's very important. Excuse me. You're amazingly strong. Amazing. Bravo. Okay, so the next one is going to be like, whoa. Like, yeah, come on, Jamie. Just get over yourself, okay? All right, so we got our tabletop here. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find a low plank. Well, it's a high plank, meaning my arms are lengthened, but low that the knees are down. I call this a short plank, but you'll hear people, to me, low plank is on the elbows, not on the knees. So anyway, so you have a nice straight torso, not the bum up high, not the hips too far, so a nice straight torso. And from here, do you ever see those rollers that people go out on the floor? There you go. That's what you're going to try to emulate. You're going to go out and in. And do what you can. So you're getting the shoulders that we just took advantage, that we're going to take more advantage of that warm-up and the movement we've been doing so far. We're going to get some core involved. And again, I like the idea of satiation. You know, I tell you why one of the ideas I like is that we don't always push our edge of endurance. When you work with a satiation mindset, you'll go closer to that edge of endurance, I believe. Because we're doing lighter weight, but it's logical that we should be doing more reps. Does that make sense? Yes. If you were doing more powerlifting, 3 sets of 10 of a maximum capacity would be normal. But because we're doing not even push-ups from our knees, we're doing them from tabletop. You can do so much more by gently massaging and touching those muscles and fibers. So
definitely easier on my wrist.
And I kind of like to keep them close because they will want, you'll feel. Just go where you can. You see how the arms want to go out like a Y, a little? So I kind of, now when you think about your core, think about your low back a little bit too. Like do a pelvic tilt even. Make it nice and, yes. Now go out. You feel the low back involved? Yes. So this is it, that anterior pelvic tilt. This is the same thing you would look for in certain, like a handstand. You want this to have a nice straight spine, no curvature to it, like a column, then your handstand is a better handstand than if you have the posterior pelvic tilt. And you see what I mean?
Yes.
A posterior pelvic tilt in a handstand, you're going to hurt yourself.
Right.
Anterior pelvic tilt, you're exercising the strong core and the whole lumbar straight in like a column down. So yeah, there are certain positions where, again, you're going to become aware, and you will just say, this is my cue to work on that posterior and anterior strengthening of the core. So how did that feel?
Great. I like the way it feels. Yeah.
The next one. All right. This is number 5. So now we're going to combine everything we've done so far. So got everything measured out. Feel good. I'm going to come out, and I'm going to bring my arms around. And as I come up, look what I'm going to do. See how my hips? I came here, out, and then as the rings come under, I have my hips back over my knees, and then I stretch back out, and I look up and I twist. So my wrists are making a big round circle. See how the knuckles are going forward? Follow the knuckles, follow the knuckles, follow the knuckles until they're facing my knee. And the wrist is forward, the eyes of the elbows forward. You know how we've done that in regular plank, moved our elbows or tabletop? We've moved the eyes of the elbows like this before? Yes. So now you're doing it. In a different. Making big circles. I call this like a cobra hood.
Cobra hood?
Think so. You're like long like a snake, and you're drawing this big hood in the air. Well, first stretch out, come back under, bring your hands together, knuckles up, and stretch out like you're doing the roller.
All right.
There you go. Yes. Yes. Don't worry about it. Just come back. If that's your range of motion, yes. Excellent. Excellent. And you can reverse it, the circle. Instead of going flat now reverse the circle. So, yes, now reverse the circle and stretch back out. Yes. Excellent. Nice. Reverse the hood.
I like this one.
Oh, it's gonna. Now, the next time your hands come back around and the wrists start coming around, I want you to feel your pectoral right here. This muscle get tight. There you go. And look at yourself. It'll get tighter if you look at yourself. Yep. Now pinch, 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 pinch. There you go. Like you're trying to pinch a grape between your cleavage. Bringing under, and pinching and making the chest wake up. There's some muscles there that need to be woken, I'm sure. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Nice. Coming around, coming around, coming around. Nice. Back around, back around, back around. Beautiful. Nice. Come around, come around, come around, come around. Excellent. Beautiful. I love your work ethic. I love what you're doing. Look at you. Wow. That was it. Five things. But yeah, that's pretty